Hello, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates as I cleanse the energy. And as well, do know that whenever you are guided or drawn to this reading, given it's timeless, there's something meant for you. That timing is purposeful. Keywording. Okay, that's not how I meant to have that come out. But we're going to jump right into it, keep it simple, and pull from the Tattoo Tarot deck. Let's do some shuffling. I really do feel like you're manifesting an ending, a leaving of a situation to better your life, to end up where you're meant to. I feel as if you're the type of person that is quite confident in their endeavors, even if they're not 100% sure that everything's going to go as planned. Okay. What else do we have? The Seven of Wands. I feel as if you're the type of person that handles pressure well. Okay. You have a lot coming towards you. A lot of people, a lot of negativity, even a lot of positivity all the meanwhile, but they're highlighting the negativity that you deal with, you cope with quite well. It's almost like you're numb to the BS, but you also just have recognized or realized, learned over time that you don't benefit from overreacting or from trying to fully understand the negativities, to just understand that life isn't perfect. And I just feel like you move on quickly. There's a regeneration vibe as well. When you get kicked down or things don't work out or they fail, you get right back up, or you just start over, or you wait till the time is right and learn and make the best until the best. Okay. I feel like you're great at new beginnings. The Queen of Swords coming out because I feel as if you are somebody who easily manifests, right? The losing of what's not meant for you and the gaining of what is, making room. I feel like at times being drawn to this reading, you are struggling to breathe, right? And your individual situation, that's going to vary from case to case, but I feel as if you could be very spiritually messed with. I do feel like as I'm drawn to this butterfly, you are transforming, okay? I'm seeing a caterpillar come out of its cocoon and turn into a butterfly. You're becoming who you're meant to be in this lifetime, and that's quite powerful. It can feel a little nerve-wracking at times, or just your spirituality increasing can also feel quite whirlwind-esque, horrible wording, but it can feel just a bit overwhelming at times, or just kind of all over the place, even a bit concerning from time to time. But I do feel like you're getting consistent reminders through synchronicities, even through specific communications, hearing spirit through your thoughts or even through your dreams, that you're protected, okay? It's like you have to sort of work through what you're going through in your physical reality to better connect to spirit, to better connect to other people, to better prepare for what lies ahead. You have a bright future, okay? You have a bright future. 335, look that number up angelically. The angel number meaning, okay, better way to put it, keywording. The Five of Swords coming out because you deal with a lot of stress, okay? You'll deal with a lot of BS. And I do feel like you're just at times feeling this lack of color in your situation. Ooh, interesting. As I was just pushed to pop that off so we could see the moon card. Certain emotions, you feeling coming off this way where you're not living a colorful life, but in certain ways you are. And in that moment, you're just going through a lot, or just you can't express yourself, or a spirit's taking over in one way, shape, or form, or completely. And it just feels as if you are viewed as very mysterious, viewed as somebody who just is an open book in certain ways, but then not in others. So therefore, you're not an open book, right? You're just selective as to who you express what to or share what with. I just feel like you're meant for greatness, being drawn to this reading. There's a need for and a desire for an emotional fresh start. I feel as if you're good at detaching oneself from people, situations, certain emotions when need be. And other times when you feel intuitively or spiritually pushed to, guided to hang on to something for a little bit longer, there's something else to gain, okay? Or there's something else to take place. I feel like you're meant to be a light worker, meant to help people. You're meant to just keep swimming towards what's meant for you and allow for others to get on board when they're meant to. The spiritual meaning of a seashell takes place speaking upon you needing to live a life of relaxation, but to wrap oneself up with excitement, thrilling adventures and connections when you so choose, but not to have that be something so consistent to the point of burning you out. You're needing to recognize that you are meant for spiritual greatness. Your connection to the spiritual realm will impress others if it hasn't already, and will more so moving forward. I do feel like you are meant to turn things in the upright position and just express yourself and even spirit's opinions and advice in the most powerful way. You could definitely be a spiritual worker. I mean, that seems to be a vibe coming through. I just feel as if on either side of these 4 cards, you're meant to recognize wholeheartedly or to remember what isn't meant for you in the long run or just in general and cut that shit out. Excuse my language, but I feel like that was also a message in a different way. You exuding that vibe through your energy, spirit even speaking at times for you, in even if you're not saying that word for word, basically saying cut that out. You know, you're someone who, as they're showing me the Queen of Wands in the Mystic deck, putting your foot down, okay, or getting ready to, giving off the vibe that you're not to be messed with, but you also are such a helpful soul. It's like if you if someone's blessed with your presence in the long run or just in general, they're going to benefit, okay? They're going to benefit. Your work will inspire and transform and blast through any obstacles in such a peaceful, angelic way that you will find yourself succeeding beyond measure, beyond expectations. And I do feel like people expect a lot from you, or just expect you to go to great heights. I just heard remember me. Remember me. I feel like people see you as a temporary placement in a lot of ways. Not everybody, but I do feel like certain people along your path sense that you're just a temporary presence because you have to keep moving. You have to keep migrating, change after change after change, to live a better life, to see more, to experience more, to elevate, to evolve, okay? And that's powerful. Allow your third eye to open in such powerful ways that you just see the world in a different manner. So therefore you can help others do just the same, or just view it in their own different powerful light, okay? I just feel like there's going to be a lot of synchronicities, a lot of communication, a lot of better understanding of the past, present, and future. A seahorse coming into play. I do feel as if you're meant to be by the water, okay? You're meant to keep the motivation alive and move, travel, migrate, inspire all the meanwhile. Pick it up and shift towards what's meant for you. That keeps coming up for a reason. I do feel like you're a bit of a storyteller, a showstopper, okay? So I feel like you're very good looking being drawn to this reading. Very positive in energy for the most part. So when you're not, there's something to learn. There's something for people to realize, or something to remember that something needs to be cut out, or to realize that, okay? I do feel like you just entertain people in certain ways, even if you don't mean to. I get the vibe that you tell jokes at times, or something is said that is actually truly funny or entertaining, and people react, and then you don't. Right? You don't react to your own stories or your own jokes. I just feel like you are very simplistic at times and very complex in others, at other moments, in other ways. It's just the way you are. Get ready for things to evolve and change in dramatic ways, especially when it comes to a big change you're implementing in your life, okay? You don't know how great you are, how great things are about to become, how large your presence is meant to be, okay? Bear with me, because I am getting a little bit emotional, and I feel like that happens to you occasionally. I mean, you're human, right? At times, some of you forgetting that you are not 100% a spirit, right? Because you're so spiritually connected, or you just feel as if you forget that you are only human and you can give oneself the chance to just be real for a moment, to just heal and deal with your emotions. We need you to clear your voice and get it out there when you feel guided to. Things are not going to happen in perfect order, in perfect synchronicity, if you will. At times they will, but it feels like you're going to have to do something when you feel guided to, step away and come back and do something else when you feel guided to or drawn to. Whenever it's needed, it just will happen, and that's when it will happen the best, or just the way it's meant to. You're meant to be a star being drawn to this reading in your own individual way. Your connection to the moon, your connection to the sun, very different, but very powerful. You will have moments where you look up at the stars and you just gaze into the beauty of the mystery of what can just take place in this universe, in your own little universe, if you were to break it down, but not to underestimate or to minimalize the value or just the size of your own universe, okay? Because that's growing by the day, even though you're making such drastic changes. Do you see how I'm getting all of this from 4 cards? That's a vibe in and of itself, okay? Get ready to transform, get ready to vibe with new energies and new ways. I just feel like you're going to remember or recognize in general that the past, all of the difficulties, all of the positives, purposeful. Allow yourself to embrace the new wholeheartedly. And I just feel the need to say on top of it all, as they're putting a cherry on top of a sundae in my mind's eye, you're meant to have the most powerful but relaxing love, okay? Romantic life in your future, okay? You need to go through what you go through to experience that in the right way, okay? Get ready to experience a spiritual increase, and just that will remind you of your royalty, okay? Of your emotional support to others and to oneself. Get ready to experience a true level of eye-opening experiences, because you're not meant to live a minimal life, okay? A peaceful one, absolutely. Certain stresses will take place, of course, moving forward, especially being as spiritually connected as you are. But it just feels like you're meant to live this grand life where you choose excitement when you desire it the most, once again, okay? Your work will just be so damn powerful. You're meant to be your own version of greatness, all right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. Sending you so much love and light. Go own it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.